Introduction to HTML, Miss Barron, business teacher. The objectives of this lesson is to write and identify the HTML page structure, defining what is HTML, using the IMG element to define images on a web page, the standards of the business standards ABM 5.1, investigate internal and external business practices related to cultural protocols. ABM 5.2, describe how e-commerce, internet, and technology support the global economy. What's important is to please take notes. So I want you to take notes during this because I'm going to expect you to do a little coding at the end of this PowerPoint. I need you to write this. What is HTML? HTML is a markup language for describing web documents, web pages. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. A markup language is a set of markup tags. HTML documents are described by HTML tags. Each HTML tag describes different document content. There are a lot of tags. This is the beginning. This is the introduction. This is really basic. So hopefully we can progress and do some creative things with animation with tags. This is an example, a small HTML document. Those are brackets. The bracket, you have the beginning bracket and you have to end it with a bracket. This is what I need you to write down. The dot type declaration defines the document type to be HTML. The type between the HTML and the bracket, then slash HTML, describes an HTML document. The text between the head and the bracket and the slash head provides information about the document. Now notice that when you're ending the coding, you put a bracket and then a slash and then the name of whatever the coding is you're doing. The head is the top of the page. Okay? So this needs to be written in your notes as well. Now we can pause here. I'll be in the class with you if this is going too fast, but as I'm talking, you need to be writing the notes and listening. We're going to actually do this not in our browser. We can also do it in a Word document, but I want us to go to the Google websites where we made websites with the Google app after we finish this PowerPoint. This is how it should look. The HTML structure. Below is a visualization of an HTML page structure. This is your HTML starting coding, your head, your title page, and that ends your head. That's the slash that ends your head. This is the beginning of your body. You type your text, type your paragraph, type more, and it's the end of your body and the end of this. You can write this, but this is just pretty much to give you an idea of how it's set up. Now to insert an image. HTML images syntax. In HTML, images are defined with the IMG tag. The IMG tag is empty. It contains attributes only and does not have a closing tag. So the src attribute defines the URL of the web address of the image. So here's the example here. You have your IMG src equals URL alt equals sum underscore text. You have to write it like this or it's not going to come out right. You'll notice when you test out different things, certain things are not going to work. When it's in quotes like that, you're actually going to see that in coding. The other coding, you're not going to see those letters. You're going to see the things that are in quote after you finish putting it in your HTML document. Here's a sample image. You can write this down so you can try this and see how it works. When you're doing images, you have to always specify image size in pixels. As you see, it says equal the width 304 pixel, the height 228 pixel. Now let's go to our Google apps. We all have our Google accounts. We're going to go to our Google apps, the cluster of squares that's next to our name in our Google account. I'll give you a moment to log in. So once you click on Sites in your Google app, you're going to create a brand new website. Select the blank template, give it a name. Let's say your first name and HTML test. So it should look like Joe's HTML test. If that doesn't work, put a number behind it. And the reason why I'm saying this, because sometimes if you use the same thing as everybody else, then it's not going to show up because that's already out there. Now we already know that this website, when we finish putting it up, it's going to go automatically live on the internet. So anybody that has the web address, or is anybody searching for anything that's close to your web address you just made, because that's what you're typing in, you're typing in the web address that goes into the Google Sites account, they're going to be able to see it, all that you put on there. So you want to make it look really good. Make it look like a high school student did it, not somebody in grade school or someone that is inexperienced. And you know, as usual, we have to type in this code at the bottom. That's so the Google Sites program will know that you're not a machine. Once created, select the edit button as we see by the arrow. Then you have to click on HTML. This is where you're going to put your coding. It's going to let you click HTML. Now let's try some coding. Do you have any questions? I'm right in the room. Thank you. We're going to do some more coding.